Welcome to the Flipped Classroom. Today we are going to start by talking about what a flipped classroom is. Flipping the classroom means that students gain first exposure to new material outside of class, usually via reading or lecture videos, and then use class time to do the harder work of assimilating that knowledge, perhaps through problem solving, discussion, or debate. Now that we know what a flipped classroom is, let's talk about important components of implementing it into our classrooms. In my research of the flipped classroom, I used several articles. Research says evidence on flipped classrooms is still coming in, by Brian Goodwin and Kristan Miller. Flipping the Classroom by C. Brame. 7 Things You Should Know About Flipped Classroom, by EDUCAUSE Learning Initiative. As well as On the Flip Side by Jay Hoffman. These resources help guide my understanding. Goodwin, Miller, and Hoffman outline what are some advantages. Framework is flexible to allow students to work at their own pace, provides an opportunity for real-time feedback, frees up class time for deep learning of content, allows time for teachers to work one-on-one with students, and eliminates the issue of students missing teaching of key concepts due to absences. What are some disadvantages? Students need to do work outside of class time, and might not have access to technology needed. Teachers might need to deal with students who do not do their pre-learning. Pre-learning can sometimes be time-consuming for students. But how do we find or create pre-learning materials to use in our classrooms? In Goodwin and Miller's article they also outline that flipped learning does not have to be high-tech, but works better in an environment with solid, modern technology. Lessons are enhanced when in video form. For example, while watching this video we are completing our pre-learning on the flipped classroom. Afterwards we would be able to have informed debate about the framework. But videos do take time to create. There are many pre-made learning materials available. Websites like Khan Academy and BrainPop can be used to find concept being delivered online. Educators can also make their own pre-learning materials by using software technologies such as Smart Notebook Recorder, Camtasia, GoAnimate, and Jing, to name a few. Creation of pre-learning resources and rich learning tasks to take place during class time can take time, but when done properly, can add to higher-level learning. Because students spend time working on knowledge and understanding of material outside of class time, classes can now focus on deep learning activities and it allows teachers to deal with misconceptions immediately. In-class activities can be more project-based, providing students the opportunity to apply their learning to rich, real-world experiences and tasks. A main concern with the flipped classroom is student access to technology needed. However, there are many options. Signing out laptops, providing USB or DVD with material preloaded. Use e-learning platform or use computer labs outside of class time can help eliminate some of these issues. Goodwin and Miller also remind us that implementation of the flipped classroom is sometimes harder than expected. It is important to realize that a flip does not have to be all or nothing. Teachers can start by implementing the flipped framework into specific units, one at a time, instead of the entire course. This way teachers can focus more time on creating well-developed activities and pre-learning. It is also very important to communicate with parents about the flipped classroom, explaining that it is a different teaching style that adds great value to student learning and can allow parents to follow along with topics covered in their classes. Hopefully you have learned from this video, and it is now up to you to decide whether or not to implement your own flipped classroom. And as a final thought, Hoffman's article found that most teachers implementing the flipped classroom report higher level of student engagement and participation in their learning. So hopefully you will think it is worth a try.